welcome back to All Dolled Up. Today we're doing October favourites, and Camilla can start.
Okay. My first October favourite, which I've spoken about at length on the blog and also in our previous haul video, is this Nivea In Shower Body Moisturiser for normal skin, which I've been absolutely loving. I mean, it means that all of my other moisturisers are just gathering dust, but it's just so good. And I've tried to get another bottle because I've almost finished this one, but everywhere I go it seems to be sold out. I mean, it definitely is a result of our glowing recommendation that sales are through the roof. That's the only reason. But it's really great. I can't recommend it enough, and it just helps with the post-shower hypothermia avoidance, which is always nice. So highly recommend that. Another favourite of mine for this month has been a hair mask from Korres that I bought when we were in Greece for Julia's wedding. It's the one for dry hair, and it's got almond and linseed in it. And the reason I like it so much is because you only need to leave it in for 3 to 5 minutes, which is great, which is usually the amount of time I leave my conditioner in for anyway. So, and it works really well. It smells great.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, and it's really creamy, and it just makes your
almond,
hair...
you said, eh?
Yeah, almond and linseed.
Delicious.
It's really nourishing, and it just leaves your hair...
I never use hair masks. Is that bad?
No, I mean, try it. I'll leave it here and you can try it.
Okay, cool.
It just leaves your hair feeling really nourished and soft, but also manageable, so it's not like, so slippy that you can't do anything with it. So when this becomes available in Edgar's, I would highly recommend that you snap one up, and I will certainly be trying more of their hair masks because I was so impressed.
Yeah, I'm actually so excited for them to launch in Edgar's.
Do you know what it is?
I don't know the date, but they said November.
Oh, okay.
And there's so much good stuff in that line. I can't wait to get my little grubby paws on it
myself. Another hair product, this is the GHD Style Heat Protect Spray. This was part of a goodie bag that actually Julia and I got when we went to an event a couple of weeks ago. And I have to admit that it's completely blown me away. I mean, I've used GHD heat protectors before, but I wasn't particularly overwhelmed. So I was kind of ambivalent towards this. But I don't know, they must have changed the formulation because it is excellent. And it just leaves your hair so soft and silky as opposed to kind of a little bit, just a bit...
There's no residue.
No, there's no residue. Yeah, I think which is what I found with other hair protectors that I've used to date. So, very pleased with this. And if you don't use yours, I'm taking it.
Yeah, okay. I don't really heat style my hair, so I have no need for heat protector. I already got one, I don't need 2 or 3. So maybe we'll get it for Christmas.
It's not a real thing, bro. Jeez. Next is this Dermalogica Precleanse oil. I've never really gotten on with Dermalogica because I find their products are just a bit too harsh for my skin, and I went for a facial, and the woman who gave me the facial said there was quite a lot of congestion, and she recommended that I try this cleansing oil. And I was a bit hesitant because I do have very sensitive skin and I didn't know how it would react to an oil, but I have loved it. It smells amazing, and it just disintegrates all your makeup. And then when I go over with my Cetaphil, and if I wipe my face with a cloth, there's literally nothing, there's no color, all the makeup has been dissolved because of this. It's revolutionized my skincare routine, and I can't recommend it highly enough.
Do you use it on your eyes?
Yeah, I know it burns your eyes, but it doesn't burn my eyes.
I think maybe I must try it again, because when I tried it, it was so annoying, the fact that it stung my eyes. I don't want to have to use 5 different makeup removers. So I'll try it again, actually, because as far as I'm concerned, using an oil to take your makeup off is the best thing in the world.
Yeah. I mean, no,
and it doesn't break you out, and it doesn't affect your skin. And
I've been using it, and it hasn't caused any kind of reaction, which is pretty much the only thing that I need to love a product. As long as it doesn't give me a reaction, I'll love it. So yes, Dermalogica Precleanse oil. I think this was about 450 rand, so it's not cheap. But I know that MAC do and Body Shop. You tried the Body Shop.
Yeah, MAC do the cleanse off oil, which is 300 rand, which is really good, and a bigger bottle than that. And the Body Shop have just brought out a chamomile cleansing oil, which is 150 rand, which I'm busy testing, but so far so good.
Okay. Next is a little nail item, and I've written about this on the blog. This is Essie Topless and Barefoot. I'm wearing it at the moment. I'm just loving this at the moment. I feel like now that the weather's a bit warmer, I'm kind of moving away from all the heavier kind of plummy shades in my nail polish collection, and this just applies really well. The first coat is always streaky, and then the second coat is like this opaque, glossy, beautiful shade. And it wears really well. I can get 6-7 days wear out of this without any kind of tip wear or chips or anything like that, which I always find really impressive. And it's just creamy and like I said in the blog post, I just feel expensive when I'm wearing it.
It's a very unusual colour in that, I don't know if the camera is picking it up, because you might think that it's just a classic kind of ballet pink, but it's actually ever so slightly dirty.
Yeah.
Like it's almost a putty pink.
Yeah,
it's actually
it's
very
lovely.
unusual. I like
it's
it a
not,
lot.
yeah, it's not like that sheer kind of pretty pink. It's, I
Bit more
absolutely love
sophisticated.
it, yeah. So highly recommend that you get that. Last but not least, is this Cape Moss for Rimmel lipstick in the colour 03, which I'm wearing at the moment. Huge fan of these lipsticks. They're really long wearing, beautifully opaque shades. It's a bit, it's not matte per se, it's quite velvety, which is not my first choice for a lipstick finish. So I like to put some Aquaphor or something over the top of it to get a bit more shine and a bit more gloss. But I absolutely love it. The only thing actually that I also don't like is the smell. They've got a weird smell. It's very fragranced.
It's very like artificial sweet.
Yeah, which I don't
cloying.
love, but it doesn't, you can't smell it when it's on your lips, so it's not, offensive in that way. And you can get these at Clicks. I can't even remember what they cost. They're pretty cheap.
I think
like
they're 75 rand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, highly recommend that. And those are my favourites for October.
Okay, I have a couple of things that were in my recent haul that I have been so impressed with. By far my most exciting favourite for the month is this Toni&Guy Casual Sea Salt Texturising Spray.
Which is now sold out, by the way.
The power of all dolled up. Let's hope. I sprayed it in my hair this morning and I let it air dry, and as you can tell, it's got a wave in it. If I hadn't put this in, my hair would be dead straight. And I love that. I love that I can just spray something in and it gives my hair a new texture, but it's not crunchy at all. It doesn't have a crispiness. I mean, it doesn't feel like I've got a product in. I've got two products in, actually. I've got a cream, a thickening cream, but it doesn't make your hair crispy, which I sort of assumed all salt sprays would do. But this is amazing.
Does the Bumble and Bumble one make it crispy?
Bumble and Bumble one makes your hair crispy, which again I assumed that was normal, so it didn't bother me. But now that I know this doesn't make your hair crispy and it works just as well as the Bumble and Bumble, that's it. I'm not spending any more money on that, because Bumble and Bumble is super expensive.
It is true.
And obviously you can't even get it here. So I'm very stoked with that. The other thing that I've really been enjoying this month are my MAC paint pots. I watched a tutorial on YouTube the other day by Tati, Glam Life Guru, who I've mentioned before, and she was talking about how to make your makeup last as long as possible. And her tip was to put a primer on and then put a cream shadow on and then put powder on top. And I normally either use cream and powder on top or primer and powder on top. I never do all three. And I've been trying it and it works like a dream. So if you're struggling with having your eyeshadows stay put, then I recommend that trick. These are my two favorite ones though, and the ones I use most often. This is Bare Study and this is Groundwork. We'll do a little close-up of them now. But Bare Study is a lovely champagne colour, and Groundwork is the most perfect neutral brown and is just a great colour to throw on for every day to just add a bit of definition to the eye without it being too dark. And I love those to bits. I've had them for years, but I've just really kind of rediscovered them this month. The other favourite of mine is a lip combo, and again I find myself wearing this almost every day. I'm going through a bit of a nude lip phase this month. This is MAC Viva Glam 5, which is beautiful, and this is Revlon ColorBurst lip gloss in the colour Peony, which is a lovely kind of pinky coral colour, or peachy pink really, that just looks really gorgeous over the lipstick and looks very natural, and I think it's quite a good dupe for Chanel Boy, which is the lipstick that I'm wearing now, which is, obviously Chanel, it's very expensive, and I think these two together look almost as good and also very wearable and just classic. You can just wear this day or night. It's just a really cool combination. I've really been enjoying wearing my nude lips. This is also a product from the haul that we did the other day, and this is a Gosh blush called Flower Power that I bought at Edgar's. And it's again just a very wearable pink. It's got an ever so slightly peachy tone to it, and I've been wearing it every single day. It's very, very natural. It's got a really good amount of pigment to it, but not too much, because you get to the point with blushes where they're actually too pigmented, and then what's the point? You have to be so light-handed that it seems like like you kind of have to try too hard to make it work. So I really like that blush, and I'm looking forward to trying a few other Gosh products, I have to say. Finally is a nail, well, it's kind of a shade range more than a nail polish in particular, but these are two of my favorite nail polishes. I've been getting into my golds again recently because I can't wear neutral shades. I find ballet pinks and stuff and like the Barefoot and Topless that Camilla has don't really work on me. They just look too pale. So I prefer using a color like this. This is from Woolworths and it's called Metallic Champagne. I've had this, my second bottle. I have been buying this for years. I think it is one of my top 5 favorite nail polishes of all time. It's the one that I'm wearing today. And it's just got a really, really fine glitter in it. You can't see when it's chipped. You only need one coat. You can get away with one coat. I put 2 on because it helps it last longer. But it is fantastic stuff. I wear it on my toes all the time. And another kind of champagne gold color. This is from Inglot and it's number 120. I often layer this under a sparkly top coat, which looks very, very pretty. So it's kind of a neutral color, but it takes it up a notch by making it a bit more interesting. And this has got a slight sheen to it. And it's just also a really, really nice color that is a bit more exciting than your standard neutral. So those are all my favorites.
That was very quick.
Yeah.
We flew through those.
Okay, we will see you guys for November favorites. Have a good month. Let us know what you enjoyed using in October, and we'll chat to you soon. Bye.
Bye.